How to stick to your plan and stop self-sabotage. Hi, it's Charlie giving you Saturday's video. I've had a message come through. It was about a week ago on the channel, and I'll read it out to you. It said, "I'm usually very good at planning trades and mostly end up being home runs when I look back at them, but I'm very bad at trading those plans. Any suggestions on how to improve on that?" It's a very common thing. So I've got a chart up here of a market that's been going up. So here's just a few thoughts on trading your plan here, like this chap. Have I got his name? I can't see, but I haven't got. Oh, okay. He's called someone, and then he's got a number next to it. Right. Okay. So, okay, I'm going to give it just a few pointers here. However, I have got a webinar next week, next Thursday. Do check out in the description box. That webinar is all going to be about trader psychology. A lot of it is going to be. So, here's a few thoughts. So, what's happening is this chap, like he said in his message, he plans out trades that mostly end up being home runs when he looks back at them, but he's very bad at trading those plans. So what's going on? What's happening is, yes, fair enough, you've planned it out, but have you planned out your psychology? Have you planned out all the ebbs and flows of what goes on? So here's a nice example of a trend, and you might have, for argument's sake, doesn't matter what the time frame is. This could be an hourly chart, doesn't really matter. So let's say your target is up, I don't know, up here. Okay, and you're looking to get in on that trend maybe over here. But you've got a lot of noise in between all of that. And so what happens is people, yeah, they'll map out a trade, but they haven't mapped it out as far as their own psychology is concerned, and mapped out all of the things that are likely to happen. Even if the price does get to that level on the chart, well, visualize all the ways that it will go there. It's not always going to go in a straight line. Visualize out, well, look, I'm going to get into this trade and I've got to hold on to it. That's part of my plan, and I've got to accept that there's going to be up moves and there's going to be down moves. So what's happening is he's getting into a trade, he's done his analysis, and then once money's on the line, he's seeing all the reasons why to get out of the trade. Okay, so what he needs to do is reinforce all the reasons why he took the trade in the first place. So you don't just do your piece of analysis, put a trade on, and that's it. That's just the beginning. Because if you don't repeat that analysis to yourself all of the time, all of those doubts are going to start creeping in. Start seeing all the reasons why the market might not go to your target, and then this chap's jumping out of trades. So you have to just repeat the analysis to reinforce all the positive messages that were there at the beginning when you did your analysis, saying, yeah, this all looks good, it meets all these various different criteria, whatever they are. Then you repeat that. And then you keep going back to the higher time frames. So another mistake that traders will do is, let's just keep this with the hourly time frame as an example. Let's pretend this is an hourly chart. And then they start looking at a 5-minute chart. And no, because you're just going to see all the noise. And again, all of the reasons why, oh, there's been a reversal pattern on a 15-minute chart. Just get away from all that. If anything, what you really need to be doing is, if you've executed on the hourly, is go up to the 4-hour chart, because that helps desensitize the moves that you're seeing. You've got your target up here, so just use these little tricks to help you along the way. But it's not just a be all and done piece of work. You reinforce all of the time, keep repeating all the reasons why that analysis was good analysis, and remind yourself as well that there are going to be, out of it, if you took that analysis and you repeated it 100 times on various different markets, there are going to be plenty of occasions where the market will roll over. So you've got to remind yourself, well, yeah, that's okay too. I only need to be right on X% of these trades. The rest of them are going to be losses. But that doesn't matter because the risk reward is going to be good because of all the analysis, and it's these home run trades, as he says. So, but people get so caught up in the moment and not then, once they've got a trade on, not wanting it to become a loser. And I understand that, but you've got to reinforce these key messages that it doesn't matter. Out of 100 trades, I should expect to only be right on whatever percentage of them, and I can still be highly profitable at that. So when I'm in this next trade, it doesn't overly matter if this one goes up a little bit and then rolls over and stops you out. It doesn't matter. You can't expect it on every single one of those 100 trades. And if you keep reinforcing all of this stuff, then it helps you to stay in these home run trades that you're analysing. So I do hope that's just a couple of thoughts there. I'm going to expand on that when I do this webinar next Thursday. That's Thursday the 18th at 6 p.m. UK time. It's all in the description box. I've just put a link down there. But yeah, it's quite timely that this chap had messaged asking about home run trades and that he can't stay with his plan. So hopefully there's a few thoughts there for you. Enjoy your weekend. I'll be back in touch next week.